Let's tell a story about myself. When I was 5 years old, I was terrified of hospital. The smell of alcohol vibe, the cold sterile wall, the silence in the hallway. Everything made me feel like being sick was a kind of punishment. And what scared me the most was not knowing what would happen next. The fear of losing control stayed with me as I grew up. And today, it's become the starting point of my question. Hi, my name is Yining Zhang. Today I will talk about the thesis, Children's Medical Adherence, designed to alleviate medical fear in children. In pediatric care, the hardest part is getting children to want to cooperate. Do they trust the treatment? Are they willing to follow through? Do they feel safe? It's what we call medical adherence. Children's fear is a primary reason for low medical adherence. Fear leads to resistance, resistance leads to delay, anxiety, even refusal. It harms both treatment today and trust tomorrow. So I began to wonder, can we break through fear and rebuild the treatment experience that children can truly trust? To answer this question, I start with children. I hold a workshop at primary school called The Hospital of My Imagination. I ask them to draw their ideal hospital environment and medical staff, and they draw the pictures I will never forget. They draw the cheese hospital with soft, round, corner-free equipment. Someone drew a rocket ship hospital with a farthest medical service, robot guides, and smiling doctors. The drawing showed them real feelings. They want comfort, want to be understood, want to know what's happening and why. To dive deeper into these insights, I reviewed these books and interviewed the pediatric, psychologists, doctors, and teachers. They said, when children know in advance what will happen, they feel safer. Also, the lack of control increases anxiety, involving children in decision making improve cooperation. And the gentle encouragement, playful approaches, and the timely rewards are effective ways to improve their adherence. And I realized children's fear happens across 3 stages. Before treatment is a fear of unknown. During treatment is a fear of sensory and emotional overwhelm. After treatment is resistance to building habits. So I decided to design for all 3 stages to make each moment feel more understood and more children-centered. So stage 1, before treatment. Children's fear often begin with unknown. What's going to happen? It's a question they have ever been in their mind. So I created a project to help children learn about medical care through play. It's called Super Doctor Team, a hands-on learning experience with role-playing and medical card games. The project has 3 parts. Learn medical knowledge, play the card game, act out real medical scenarios. Part 1. Meet the doctor team. Kids learn about medical rules, tools, the symptoms, answer the question, and clarify doubts. Then Part 2. Become the super doctor team. They play on role as doctor, nurse, and pharmacist. I designed a card game for them. It had different symptoms, tools, and medication. And they work as a team, matching the correct card to solve medical challenges. And part 3 is role-playing in a real medical scenario. They explain medical treatment steps, comfort each other, and make medical decisions. It's no longer just patients. They become active participant storyteller and decision maker. So let's watch a video of it. So this time, understanding began with imagination. Trust began with seed planted through play. Stage 2 is during treatment. Children face Children face needles, machines, and strangers. They feel anxious, helpless, and passive. So I create 2 design interventions for these stages. Triplay, a transformable IV stand. IV treatments often means children are stacked in place. They get bored and uncomfortable. So I designed an IV stand as a football game table for 2 children. Children can interact and play with one another during treatment. Turn the treatment time into sheer time. At the top, a gentle tripping bird as a timer marks the end of session, adding a small moment of joy. I use child-friendly colors, make the medical environment feel less intimidating. Through testing at the pediatric hospital, I gathered valuable user feedback and added adjustable height features to accommodate the needs of different children. Playful two-player interactions turn infusion time from frightening to fun. Let's watch the video. This time, it's no longer a lonely wait, but a shared moment of play. Tree play is a form of emotional sport that helps children reduce fear through external interaction. And I began to wonder, what if children would learn to self-regulate, rely on their own strengths? So it's led to my second project called Breathing. It's a breathing game for self-emotional regulation. Children often get overwhelmed during injections, so I create a soft plant-shaped pillow that they can hold to their chest. Inside is a breathing sensor that children can control an engaged rocket through breathing. The slower they breathe, the higher the rocket flies. If they panic or breathe too quickly, the rockets begin to fall. In this game, allows children to regulate their breathing through play, helping them manage their emotions. This is the game interface. You can play on your own or challenge another child. I use playful, kid-friendly design makes children enjoy it more. Let's watch the game video. For the first time, their breathing become a form of control. It's not just a game, it's a training ground for emotional self-regulation. Stage 3 is after treatment. The hospital visit ends, but the daily struggle over medicines begins. Children resist, parents feel exhausted, and the adherence declines. So I created a system that helps children form a positive emotion bond with medicine. It's called Health Pills, a combination of smart medicine cup and a virtual pet system. It has 2 sides, parents app and children's cup. In parents app, parents can set up a medication schedule by entering or screening prescriptions, track their children's medication history, and actively participate in treatment process together. And the parents' interface includes detailed medicine information and community for easy communication between parents. On children's side, children take care of virtual pet by taking their medicine on time. When they do, the pet gets healthier, happier, more energetic. If they sleep adult, the pets look tired, sick, and sigh. By care for their pets, children learn care for themselves. Take medicine become a fun, habit-building game. It's no longer a punishment. It began a moment of gentle companionship. Through each of these designs, I hope to help children feel they are understood. You have a voice. Your feels are valid. We often say the goal of medicine is to cure. But in children's healthcare, I believe the true power of design is to help children grow through trust. Thank you, everyone.
Designers talk about the user journey, and I think it's just tremendous that you walked us through, really 5, but 4 design interventions about sort of before, during, and after. I think I do want to focus on chirp play because it was just so compelling.
I love this project.
Yeah, I love this project. We were thinking about bringing it in here, but yeah, sometimes prototypes just a little tender. I know you were going. It was utilitarian, but you were going for emotion, right? So maybe you can talk to us a little bit more about that, and then also the reactions of children and families to this model.
I want to turn the medical passivity into emotional engagement through play. So my all 4 project is through play, and I want to shape their fear to curiosity and make them in control and involved. Yeah,
It's it's ironic that you had them play Hungry Hungry Hippo on this prototype, like the most.
I love this.
Yeah, I love this game too. I remember playing with our daughter. Earlier, you talked about adding a small moment of joy, which I think is such a beautiful term that you sort of sprinkle through the projects. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, they all love my project, and I make tasks at the primary school too. And I remember one of the children said, "Can I come back tomorrow and play again?" So last moments remind me, joy is the best medicine.
Oh, well, tough to not end on that. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank you.